please. Ms. Davalos, I'm moving you to room 3.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ms. Davalos, you got you got it?
Yes.
Okay, got it. We'll see you on Tuesday, let's see, when is Tuesday? The 21st.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Okay.
so much for understanding.
Got it. I'll send you notice. I think I'll send you notice today on that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Gil or Leonard, somebody?
Okay,
Gil, I need Noah Axelrod in 3.
yeah, get Axelrod, Leonard. Axelrod. Axelrod. Axelrod, okay.
Mr. Harkowitz, you ready on Joe Cantu?
Not quite. Do we have anybody from the state I can talk to?
Yes, sir, we do. You need to talk to the state?
Yes,
I'll move you to room 6.
thank you.
There's not seeing back.
What were the other ones? What were the other keys?
Huh?
What were the other keys?
Mr. Harkowitz.
Yes, I need to talk to my client again.
Okay, I am moving you back to room 2.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Andrew, you ready for a plea on Gabriel Salas?
I think we are.
All righty.
Gil, can you get Gabriel Salas up there? And you got to unmute there, Gil. Thanks, brother.
Salas.
All right, it's clause number 731-286, State of Texas versus Gabriel Salas. Are you Gabriel Salas?
Sir.
Good morning, sir. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Salas. You can lower your hand, sir. Mr. Salas, is it all right with you that we proceed by video conference this morning?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Salas. Charged, sir, with the offense of failure to stop and give info with damage over $200. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Class B misdemeanor, Mr. Salas, punishable by up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand that? Is he over there?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mr. Salas. You have several legal rights at this point, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Mr. Salas, what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Salas, your lawyer could call as many witnesses as he would like for you, or in front of that, or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Salas, do you understand, sir, you have those rights?
Sir.
Do you also understand, Mr. Salas, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Sir.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can. and you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Salas, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what's in these documents, Mr. Salas?
Yes, sir.
Great, because these documents tell the court that you do understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of the trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into a plea bargain with the state of Texas on this case. Mr. Salas, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Salas, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand about that is I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, sir, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand, Mr. Salas?
Sir.
All right, Mr. Salas, do me a favor, sir. Listen up. State's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, State.
Yes, Your Honor. Our agreement is for a $200 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred,
Oops.
restitution in the amount of $250. That restitution is going to go to Richard Severo. We ask for 20 hours of community service and a driver safety course.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I got about half of that because I was over there at the sentenced. I told you guys got to tell me if it's a deferred or probation before we do it.
I apologize, Judge. I apologize.
Don't worry about interrupting me. I do it all the time to you.
All right.
All right, $200 fine, court course. Yes.
Yes,
How many months deferred?
12 months deferred
12 months. 20 hours community service restitution. Community
restitution.
service
Yes.
restitution, and then there is restitution to
It's gonna be-
$250, $250. Did you
Correct.
say?
Correct,
To who?
yes. Richard,
Who's that? Richard.
it's CIERVO. Yeah.
CIERDO, like dog. Oh,
Sorry,
Cierdo?
CIERV as in Victor O.
Oh, VO.
Yes.
Sorry.
Correct.
And then, which one of these courses is it listed here? Let's see. ATSC, DIP, BIPP, aggressive driving? No. What was it?
It was a driver safety course.
Is that listed here? Alex, do you know?
You can just check off that aggressive, Judge. We'll know what it is.
All right. Aggressive driving course.
And sorry, I didn't know either. So the guys are gonna have to hold them for me to do all the conditions.
Yeah, you guys got to let us know if it's probation or a deferred case. Things change. All right, Mr. Hicks, is that the agreement?
That is the agreement, Your Honor.
Gabriel Salas, is that what you agreed to?
Sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Hicks, does Mr. Salas have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He certainly does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
In my opinion, yes.
All right, Mr. Gabriel Salas, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Salas, please tell me how you plead to the Class B misdemeanor offense of failure to stop and give required information with damage above $200. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right. You understand a judge could find you guilty based upon that plea?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, or promise you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to find that there's, based on your, and thank you, by the way, I'm going to find based on your plea of no contest, there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty of this offense. However, I'm not going to find you guilty, Mr. Salas, because they're going to place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months. There is a $200 fine, and the cost of court is 20 hours community service restitution. You are to take an aggressive driving course or driver safety course, whatever it's called. Pay restitution of $250 to Richard Ciervo. And that looks like the sum total of it. This was a plea bargain situation. You do not have a right. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Salas, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Come on.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Judge.
Go back to the computer? Yeah.
Mr. Harkowitz, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, we signed the paperwork and he's gonna accept the plea.
Okay, got it. Joe can too, Judge.
Not a probation case or anything, is it?
No, it's not. It's not a J said. He's gonna have to serve a few more days.
Yeah, why are they doing, what's going on? What is, they're trying to confuse me?
Yeah, take your gloves off and you can do your plea right now.
I know, it's Mr. Sandoval's way of getting this old man all confused. I get it. All right, hang on. This is 732-143. Is that Joe Cantu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, don't leave the camera there, Mr. Cantu. You all right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm okay.
What? Wait a minute.
I guess, I don't know, man. I'm all nervous and all that kind of
Hey, chill out, man. Don't be nervous at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to explain some things to you. If you don't understand anything, you just let me know. We'll work through it, okay?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're fine. This is 732-143, State of Texas versus Joe Cantu. First of all, good morning, sir. Could you raise your right hand, Mr. Cantu? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cantu. You can lower your hand. Mr. Cantu, is it okay that we proceed by video conference instead of in person? Is that all right with you?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Cantu. Mr. Cantu, you're charged with indecent exposure with priors, which makes this a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cantu, you have several legal rights. You got any questions about them, you let me know. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Now, what that means, Mr. Cantu, is you could, if you wanted to, ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer, Mr. Harkowitz, can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. I've seen him do it before. He's real good at it, all right? You could also, at that point, Mr. Harkowitz could call as many witnesses as he wants for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Cantu, do you understand that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, Mr. Cantu, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cantu, but if you want to give them up, like to get into an agreement, you can, and you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Cantu, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Sure. Yes, sir.
All right, and do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Great, because these documents tell me, Mr. Cantu, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you also understand you got all those trial rights that we just talked about. But you're telling me, hey, Judge, I understand I got those rights, but I want to give up those rights so that I can get into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Mr. Cantu, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Then I'll approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Cantu, evidently you do have a plea bargain in this case. The first thing you need to understand, sir, you don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement, don't worry about it too much because I'll let you withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you, like a plea of guilty or no contest. That will not be held against you if I let you withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cantu, do me a favor, sir. Listen up. The state's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Let's make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, state.
Yes, Your Honor, it's for a $0 fine for costs, and the state is asking for 90 days Bexar County jail. The defendant currently has 32 days.
All right, and you want me to give him credit for those 32?
That's correct, Your Honor.
It's just not a judgment sat. All right, Mr. Harkowitz, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Cantu, is that what you agreed to, sir?
Yes, sir.
Great. All right. Mr. Harkowitz, does Mr. Cantu have does he have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
In my opinion, he is, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Joe Barriaga Cantu, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cantu, please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of indecent exposure with prior conviction for that offense. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, Mr. Cantu, you understand I can still find you guilty, right?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, or promise you anything to make you plead, sir?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily. Yes? All right, thank you, Mr. Cantu. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I do find you guilty of indecent exposure with prior. Class A misdemeanor. I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court in 90 days, 90 days in the Bexar County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served. Mr. Cantu, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. All right, Mr. Cantu, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Yeah, I feel bad though.
That's all right, man. Hey, they'll give you 3 for 1. You'll be out in no time. You take care of yourself, all right? Stay well.
About how long?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. I'm not a scientist, but
Okay,
take care of yourself.
okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome, Stephen. Always a pleasure, lad.
All right, Mr. Sandoval, can you send Miss Max Vasquez an offer, please, on her case on Darren Fisher?
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Vasquez, chat me back when you have an offer so I can put you back in room 1 with your client. Miss Sparks, are you ready on Noah Axelrod?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Well, okay, thanks.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Jacob, hold on. Hey, Judge,
Hey, yeah.
sorry. Is there any way, I don't know if you can we do Fisher first so we can get him out of here? He's a special category.
Hang on. I don't have Axelrod or Fisher yet. Any paperwork?
Any paperwork on Axelrod or Fisher? Okay.
That is correct.
Gil, we're not done on Fisher yet. They haven't done any paperwork yet. They're still conferring. And on Axelrod, Miss Sparks, did your client sign?
Yes, ma'am. And I thought he pressed finish at the computer.
All right. Well, we'll see about that, Gil.
Axelrod here, not
I like the way you said that. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah, I got nothing on my screen, Terry, with Mr. Axelrod.
All right, Judge.
Are you Mr. Axelrod?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you hit submit when you were signing those paperworks? Did you hit like submit and finish? Because I don't have your paperwork right now. It might not have been you.
I don't see your face, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just talking to him
Oh,
right now.
okay.
But not ready for the plea, are we?
No, not yet, Judge, not yet. Let me see where we're going on the criminal trespass. Let me see where it is, 7.
Yeah, Terry,
Yes,
634 on Axelrod?
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Find it.
Okay, Mr. Axelrod, would you go back to your computer to sign?
Hey, Rachel, is this your permanent assignment now or what? Are you with us all the time?
No, Judge. Angelise.
I thought I saw her something about that. Yeah, Eric's
Yeah.
wife. Yeah, I thought I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she starts on Monday, the 20th, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm off like the next. I think you got me in early June, Terry. I think.
Let's see, you're done for this early June, the week of the 3rd, Judge. You're coming.
Yeah, we'll make it back.
And the
I'll take
week of the 24th of June, Judge. Yeah, so you're coming back
Yeah.
twice next
Yeah.
month.
I thought, yeah, that's right. I did see something about Angelise coming.
Hey, Terry.
Go ahead, Gil.
Okay, on Axelrod, did the attorney and Axelrod talk about it? Because he's saying he didn't sign it, but he understands it. So I'm not sure he just needs to sign it or what's going on with him.
We talked about it, officer, and he signed it when I was there, and I thought he pressed finish. So I don't know
No,
if
he
he
didn't.
cleared it instead.
He cleared it. That's what happened. So we're just
Oh,
gonna.
Okay.
I'll bring it back. I'll bring him up here.
Okay.
Okay, but you went over it with him, right? He understands it.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
don't
yes,
have it,
sir.
Gil. I don't have any.
Okay, I'm gonna send it right now, Judge.
All right, lad.
Okay, Axelrod. Axelrod. Go back to the bench. I'll take care of it. Okay? Thank you very much. right. It should be popping
Got-
up here.
Got it, Gil. Thanks.
There you go, Mr. Axelrod.
Thank you very
I
much.
got it. All right, hang on a second. Let me pull it up here. All right, 729-634, State of Texas versus Noah Axelrod. Are you Noah Axelrod?
Correct.
All right, good morning, sir. Can you raise your right hand for me? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, thank you, Mr. Axelrod. You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Axelrod, is it okay with you that we proceed by video conference rather than in person?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You are charged with the offense of criminal trespass private property, which is a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, Mr. Axelrod, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Mr. Axelrod, what that means, sir, is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court where your lawyer, Ms. Sparks, could cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Axelrod, your lawyer could call as many witnesses as she would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Axelrod, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you also understand, Mr. Axelrod, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork that I'll share with you right now, Noah, called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Axelrod, did you go over this paperwork with Ms. Sparks, your lawyer, before you signed it?
Yes, I did.
And do you understand what's contained in these documents?
Yes.
Great. It's important you do, Mr. Axelrod, because these documents tell me that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so that you may enter into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Mr. Axelrod, is that what you wish to do?
Correct.
Great. Then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Axelrod, it looks like you have a plea bargain in this case. The first thing you need to understand about that, sir, I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you. Do you understand, sir?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Axelrod, do me a favor, sir. Listen up. The state's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Let's make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, state.
Yes, Judge, it's for a $0 fine, court cost, 28 days, Bear County, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The state's going to take into consideration cause number 732-489, and the state asks that judgment be satisfied.
All right, Ms. Sparks, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Axelrod, is that what you agreed to?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Ms. Sparks, does Mr. Axelrod have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes, Judge.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
I believe so.
All right, great. Mr. Noah Axelrod, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Axelrod, in this cause, please tell me how you pleaded the Class B misdemeanor offense of criminal trespass to private property. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead no contest.
All right, Mr. Axelrod, you understand I can still find you guilty based upon that plea?
Yes, I understand.
All right, Mr. Axelrod, has anybody forced you, threatened you, put you in fear, or promised you anything to make you plead?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Axelrod. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I do find you guilty of Class B misdemeanor offense, criminal trespass, private property. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court in 28 days, 8 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means, Mr. Axelrod, that your judgment is satisfied by the time that you've already served in this case. I will also take into consideration and dismiss 732-489 in consideration for your plea on this case. Mr. Axelrod, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Axelrod, you got any questions, sir?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, sir. Take care of yourself when you get out, all right?
All right.
Come on, Mr. Axelrod.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Brittany. Nice seeing you.
Thanks, Judge.
Ms. Vasquez and, Mr. Sandoval, go to room 6 to confer, please.
That's the last one,
Okay.
right, Terry?
It's the last one. I'm still waiting. Ms. Vasquez is still waiting for an offer, Judge.
Okay, good, good.
Terry, I did send it to her, to the chat, to JSAT.
Oh, okay, maybe she
But I-
didn't get it. Will you
Okay.
go back to 6 and let her know, please?
Yes.
Maybe she didn't read it. Who knows? Okay.
Have a seat in those chairs out there. Have a seat in those chairs out there. You go around the door right there, there's chairs right there, you can relax like a recliner. Right behind that door. See those chairs? There you go. You know, I'm not gonna worry about you. Okay. Have a seat in one of those blue chairs. I got you.
All right, Ms. Vasquez, you got your offer.
Oh my God, he had it in the chat. I'm sorry. I was waiting on an email.
Okay, got it. Can I move you back to room 1 with your client?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fisher. Yes, sir. Go back to that first computer. Yes, sir. I'll go over to the blue chair. Okay.
Miss Terry, was Denise Vargas sent back?
Denise,
Oh, you all right?
yes, that is a reset for County Court 14. That one's going back.
Okay, I received a dismissal for one of her cases. Is that correct?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess they're dismissing one.
Terry, it's a TIC, and so she was supposed to plead to
Oh.
730505.
Okay.
Sorry, Kareen, I filled it out. It was on my screen, so I just signed it. I apologize.
Yeah, but yeah, so go ahead and, yeah, that has to be all done in County Court 14 because Mr. Piker is out for a few weeks and he wanted to reset, Judge, but we don't reset 2 weeks here in jail.
No,
court.
I know. Just tell Kareen to rip it up or get rid of
Yeah,
it because I
yeah.
signed it.
So it has to go back to 14, Mr. Sandoval.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go ahead and toss the dismissal.
Thank you, dear.
Perfect. Thanks, Kareen.
Come over here, man. The blue chairs. You're close. Start with the B right here. The name? That's it. There you go. You was close. Did you get coffee for that? All right. You want to let Jacob in?
No.
Judge.
Yeah, Raj.
Yes, sir. When we get to that point, we only have one felony. If the felony attorney, sir, would you like to?
I'm here. Hang on. Thomas, hang on a second. You want to do it now, Terry, or?
It's up to you,
Wait.
Judge. We only have one felony. Might as well get it done if you'd like. They're still conferring in room 1.